Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with VK 3002M, which is tier... Excusez-moi, I had a flashbacks, fellas. I played with this vehicle already, don't mind me. My heart. VK 3002M. Right, which is a tier 6 German medium tank, and we lately did video with a 3001D if I'm not mistaken, and I was looking for a wings in the side, and luckily I did not see them. Okay. Let's see what this vehicle is capable of doing. So lately I played with similar tank, right? But this vehicle, if I'm not mistaken, is so much better. Skill-wise, this vehicle is a bit better than the previous tank. The answer is very simple. Because this vehicle has a bit better gun accuracy, right? And this is very, very important thing to say. So if you would pay attention, fellas, you would notice the gun is the same. 135 alpha damage, 150 millimeters of penetration, 900 shell velocity, and gold has 194 millimeters of penetration and 1150 shell velocity. So pretty much the tank is not looking bad whatsoever, and it is kind of, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, fellas, but this tank is very similar to Pudel or alternatively to Bread Panther. It is pretty much kind of copy-pasted tanks, right? So we have plenty of vehicles which is looking like this and being a premium version in the same time, right? And this is very important thing to highlight. We have a bishop who is annoying as F, and unfortunately, but there is nothing what we could do about this. We are allowing our T1 heavy to go through, so maybe Mr. Bishop will try to focus him instead of focusing us, right? Okay, let's see. That's only the start, fellas, but we started everything well. 800 damage, 400 assisting damage, not that bad. And in fact, as wrong as it sounds, I think this vehicle is a bit better than VK 3001D. If I'm not mistaken, this is the other tank name, right? So maybe I need to do some rework in the index page speaking about the ratings of those VKs, right? Okay, beautiful. Very, very nice. This T-3485 is making a humongous mistake, fellas. He's being way over-aggressive than he's supposed to be, and obviously he's getting punished for his stupidity in a way, right? So, unlucky. Fellas, I have a feeling this bishop have a crush on us. But like humongous crush, right? He's going ham and he doesn't give a flying F about anything else. It looks like Tog is not even existing in this game. So maybe Mr. Bishop, yep. So maybe Mr. Bishop has XVM, or alternatively Mr. Bishop knows my name and he is just a big fan, right? Also could be very possible. Meanwhile, this guy is dead, excellent. And at this point, I am just dreaming about to mess this guy up. This is what I am dreaming about, fellas. In fact, we are going to go just like so. We are going to kill this tier 4 sniper Schnitzel, and after this tier 4, we are going to kill Bishop as well, fellas. Because this gentleman is crossing all lines. I get the point, you love me, okay? I get the point, you love me, but this is just rude, okay? You are crossing lines, mister, and you are going to get grounded as well. Meanwhile, what we are going to do, we are making as much pressure as we physically and possibly can for obvious reasons. I want to find this mother trucker and I want to smack him in the face. I do not really care about the grille. All I care about Bishop, and I think Bishop is sitting right there on the corner. So let's see, am I correct? Oh, yes, I am correct. Oh, you bloody asshole. Oh, you won't like this. I can promise you that. The best part of the game is to find Arta, who was annoying you for a whole game, and to smack him in the face like there is no tomorrow. Oh, you asshole, you are dancing! You are dancing! Dance! Dance, 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 dance! I told you he's a big fan, fellas. I told you this bishop is a big fan. Mother trucker. Look at the bright side. You are not seeing fellas Arta dancing every time, okay? You are definitely not seeing that, and even though he was annoying as F, he made my day in the end of this game, fellas. I can promise you that. Anyways, I do not really think we are going to reach the Matilda in time, but let's hope for the best. If we would go like this, oh, look at this. We can shoot him once or twice up the butt, right? That's one. Very, very nice. Can we shoot him once again? Beautiful, we can. Maybe one more, pretty please. Another one, and one more for a full happiness. Nope, unfortunately, no. It's okay. So what do we have? We have 2,100 damage and 400 assisting damage, and we have Dancing Bishop. That was quite interesting. Let's double check, fellas. Did we have a video with this vehicle lately? Right? I am very, very curious. So let's use the filter. Let's see German tanks, and we have VK3000M. And you know what? No, we did not have a video with this vehicle. Beautiful. I thought I truly messed up before the video. Anyways, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you care about the equipment setup, index pages for you. If you care about field modifications, index pages for you. If you care about the crew skills, you can click on the numbers and you can see what crew skills you can take. If you care about expectation values, feel free to check it out as well over there, and about the expectations to get ace on every single server. So yeah, I hope, fellas, index page is useful for you, and I hope you are getting quite a bit of use. So in the end of the day, 2,300 damage, 400 assisting damage. Very nice start and extremely good game, if you would ask me. And you, Mr. Bishop, you mother trucker, Ricer, I will remember your name, buddy. I will remember your name. You are a big fan, huh? Huh? Unbelievable. Anyways, obviously, I am not mad on this gentleman. He is just playing the game. And in the same time, fellas, keep this in mind. Do not be mad on the game. Do not be mad on the player. Be mad on the game. This is how it looks like. And this is how it works, fellas. And this is very important thing to highlight. We need a couple of more games, and we are going to get the last field modification for ourselves, which is very nice and always welcome. So let's go for round number 2. And we are definitely having a round 2, fellas. Oi, 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 round 2 we have. Okay, tier 8 matchmaking. This is definitely not what we are dreaming about, and this is not what we want to see, but this is what we have. So, I have a strategy how am I starting the game, and usually it works pretty good. So what we are going to do, we are going to take this random bush, and from this random bush we can spot everyone who is trying to get involved like this. If they have a single gentleman who is saying meow and who is trying to make a pressure like this, there is a humongous chance we are going to punish them for this. There is a humongous chance, fellas, we can punish them for this. Primo Victoria. I noticed lately there is so many more Primo Victorias in the battle. This is quite nuts, and this is quite interesting. Aye. Unfortunately, we are not doing any damage for Dicker Max, but I am feeling relatively fine with all this. And we need to sit in this position, fellas. That's what we need to do. I do not think being aggressive by any shape or form is good in this situation, fellas. I think we have only one option, and that option is to be passive, unfortunately. Meanwhile, there is a Kava 85 who is making a bit of pressure for our VK, and unfortunately for us, we are not able to... Ooh! Fortunately for us, we are able to find the angle for him. Beautiful. Meanwhile, Pershing on top. Can we hit the Pershing? Oh yes, we can. Beautiful. 100 in the face for a Pershing. And now, one thing definitely to mention, what can be definitely annoying is alpha damage of this vehicle. Alpha damage of this tank is not excellent, okay? This is definitely a worth thing to mention. In fact, some people will hate this tank just because of the alpha damage, but I can tell you one thing. Lately we played with this tank brother from other mother, and this gun is working so much better. And if I am not mistaken, both of the guns have literally the same stats on the paper, if you know what I mean, and both of the guns are looking pretty much the same what Wargaming is presenting, but they are behaving completely differently, fellas. Wow, our Progetto blind-shotted Arta. Okay. Our Progetto, fellas, blind-shotted Arta. That's very interesting. At this point, I want to sit in this typical bush, and I am hoping maybe we are going to spot Pershing, or maybe we are going to spot the Scorpion. This is exactly what I want to see, and this is how we are going to boost our score. Keep this in mind, fellas. You do not necessarily need to do damage in order to have a great performance. You can always spot as well, and by spotting, you can get shit ton of views for yourself, and most importantly for your team as well, right? So keep this in mind. Meanwhile, we are trying to get a bit involved just like so. I know we should be able to beat the living crap out of the Mr. Pershing, and we are going for it, fellas. We are definitely going for it. Unfortunately, we are missing our shots, which is quite sad, and our Progetto farmed him like there is no tomorrow, but sometimes we need to be happy for our team performance as well, right? And in this kind of situation, I am happy for Progetto because he looks like he is a strong player, right? He is blind shooting, he blind shotted enemy Arta, and he did all in all very, very good performance. You can see the third mark of excellence on this gentleman barrel as well, so that's important thing to say. Meanwhile, we are trying to make a bit of pressure just like so, and we are going to ram him a bit. Obviously not the best ramming damage I ever had, but that's fine. And what we want to do now, we want to get at least one extra shot in this battle, but unfortunately it wasn't the case. Overall pretty average game, below average game. Skill, what have you done wrong in this game? Fellas, I was playing very, very defensively for obvious reasons, because I am a bottom tier and I did not expect that our team is so much stronger than enemy team is. But it is how it is. There is nothing what we could change about this, and we need to accept what we have, right? So, this is the score which we have. 800 damage, 400 assisting damage, definitely not great game. We are somewhere in the bottom by experience, somewhere in the middle by the damage, not great performance, and we made 2,000 profits. Not ideal. Let's go for a game number 3. Round number 3 it is. Another tier 8 game, and this time we have Himmelsdorf. A hard matchmaking. Okay, now without even thinking, I am going to load APCR ammunition for obvious reasons, because if the game is saying no, you are not going to have a decent performance, well, that means we need to load the different amount of ammunition, or different ammunition overall, right? And I believe some people truly dislike the situation, some people love the situation, but this is what we are doing. So, first things first, we have a light tank who is going through the middle of the field, and I truly want to smack him non-stop, right? I will try to farm him as much as I physically and possibly can, and this light truly does not like his decision. But once again, he decided to be super aggressive here, and we are just using this opportunity for ourselves to punish him. That's what we are doing. Meanwhile, we have quite some forces on top of the hill, and our Borat did a very good start, I would say. Our Borat punished enemies pretty well, and look at this beauty. Hellcat, greetings to you. Hellcat is dead. We are getting a bit of assisting damage, which is always nice and always welcome. And now we have the Tiger P. How are you doing? Schnei just right into Cupola. Very good. Start is looking somehow decent. We cannot say this is the best start, but we cannot say this is like the biggest pile of kaku game we ever had, right? So that's kind of alright. And in this situation, I think we are going to be a bit more aggressive. Skill, how more aggressive do you want to be? I want to go in front quite a bit, fellas. I want to get involved against the Mr. Skoda 25T for obvious reasons. Even though he has autoloader, I do not really mind about this. I truly don't. And in the same time, the next victim for us is going to be the IS-5. If IS-5 did not notice the Caliban, yet soon he will, when he will get penetrated sideways. And in fact, he decided to be involved here. So what we need to do, we need to load the gold ammunition and we need to smack him into the lower plate if obviously it is possible, right? It is not that easy to penetrate him, as you can see that yourself, but we are trying to do everything what we physically and possibly can. And maybe cupola penetration is a bit better option, so we are trying to shoot for cupola. Luckily he's showing his side. And can we penetrate him like this? Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, very, very good. Now the question is, can we do something for this Su-100 who is sitting right there? And you know what? Unfortunately, we cannot do absolutely anything for him, but that's fine. How about Skoda T25 or this tier 7 Yoch tank? Can we get involved to the level when we can slaughter them? This is the question. At this point, probably I should wait for a second until our Tiger P will appear here, so we won't take one for the team from the guy who is sitting here. At least that's what I want to believe. And in the same time, fellas, it is not looking that great, considering we have some enemies have some forces here. In fact, I want to peek myself. Luckily, they do not have anyone here, so we can get involved, and oh boy, involved we are getting. Okay, let's try to get a bit different angle and obviously better angle for ourselves. Luckily he just bounced and now we are going to slaughter him. Our light tank is getting involved, we are getting involved, and all we need to do, we need to hopefully beat the living crap out of him. I like his angling, what he is doing, he is playing pretty well. But in the same time, he is not going to be able to eliminate us from the game, believe me. He is not going to be able to eliminate us from the game. Beautiful, very, very nice. I'm grateful for our guys to for helping us, and all we need to do at this point, we need to go on top of the hill. I have a very high suspicion we are going to lose shit ton of the credits in this game because we were shooting quite a bit of APCR shells, but you know what? I do not really mind this. Why so? Whenever you are getting a higher tier matchmaking, or whenever you are bottom tier yourself, you do not really have too many choices and too many options. Well, I would love to flank them in the Himmelsdorf narrow street. You know, you can't do that, fellas. You just simply cannot do that. Oh, tier 8. Ooh. That's not good. This is not good, fellas. Let's go. Luckily for us, actually this is tier 7, sorry. Luckily for us, he is stock, right? Or at least it looks like he is stock. So what we need to do, boom, he rammed us. That's not that bad. Can we kill this guy? This guy is dead. Absolutely amazing. Now can we kill T29? This is the question. I'm trying to beat the living crap out of him, but it is not so simple. And he's doing pretty good job, fellas. Although he burned to death, which is always nice and always much appreciated. And now we are going to go for a ramming. And BAM! Just like so. Ooh, how do you like this, mother trucker? How do you like this? Very, very, very nice. I'm so sorry, mate. I died. Good. Very, very, very nice ending. I wish I would have the improved ramming skill, or however it's called, in order to do more ramming damage, but in the end of the day, that was a great game. I mean, fellas, it is Himmelsdorf and I was bottom tier mother trucker, and we still managed to get pretty much 3000 damage, or just a bit shy of the 3000 damage. My aim wasn't ideal. I know what I have done. I know how I aimed, but in the end of the day, we are having a very, very nice score, and I am very happy with our performance. So what do we have, fellas? We have Ace, we have the Oskins medal, we have 3000 damage, 4 kills. We are top by experience, we are top by the damage, even more than Borat did, and we lost 27,000 profits. But you know what, or 27,000 credits, I suppose to say, but you know what, I do not really mind this. It is still an absolutely amazing game. So in the end of the day, with this vehicle, we managed to craft 2000 average damage and 300 average assisting damage, and we won 3 games in a row, which is pretty damn good. So fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I am very, very happy with my performance. I think we made this tank work, and I have a feeling this vehicle is not even close of the goodness of this VK3002M. And I have a feeling I am going to rate this vehicle playable in the index soon, and in fact we are working on quite some stuff, and I can show you a sneak peek how the things are going to look like overall, right? Very, very soon. That's what we are working for, and this is what our index gentleman is doing. So if you would pay attention here, we have this is how index page is going to look like very, very soon, or you will have an option to see everything like this, aka clicking on the tanks and seeing the stuff. So I hope, fellas, I hope, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a great update, and I hope this is going to be a very, very nice addition for the index page, right? Anyways, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'm very surprised how good this tank behaved for us in this session. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.